Well, now that the main job of the greenhouse is pretty much done, we've got to start thinking about what to do next. Obviously we got this, as we call it, a Three Sisters bed in, so that's one thing. And then one of the next things we want to do is there should be a Three Sisters bed just here as well, but I think we're just going to put a strip in about 1 metre wide down there, which will let us put maybe a courgette or two in. I think we've only got one courgette seedling left, and then a row of beans down there, a row of beans down this side, and we'll construct a cane arch over the top of this sort of path area here. Right, we've got a bit of weediness going on at the front there. That's the front of this plot's kind of neglected at the moment, but that's something we'll have to do something about at some point, but getting things in the ground has been the priority. So down here, the front of the plot, we've got to put a fence in. That's probably just going to be some more Euro pellets. I'm actually hoping that guy's Euro pellets down there are spare. He did say that they might be a while back, so next time I see him I'm going to ask him about his pellets, because 2 Euro pellets will basically make a nice little bit of fence there, and then where that half IBC is there is going to be the front gates. So this area here is going to be our 6 raised beds made out of those pallet collars we've been looking after. So that's one of the next jobs to get done as well. So basically this is still about planting space at the moment. So 6 raised beds down here. This central sort of line, that post is our post we used for winching the bags of horse poo out of the van. This fence line up the middle needs to be taken out, so that's another job to do. Just go along with the fork and pull up that bit of wire so it's not just buried there forever. And down there you can see a little mound of dirt, just there at the end of my fingertip, where I've started digging a hole. We're going to put a post either side of that pear tree so that we can get it supported up and out of our way, so I have to stop ducking it. Not so bad for cat, but a bit low for me. And of course there's our garlic bed here, which is recently freed up. We've got more planting to do in there, possibly putting some mooli in down the end here, some daikon, and we've got other bits and pieces we could be putting in there. So thinking about where we plant things is another big thing. And of course this whole front entrance area, like I was just saying, I'm planning to reuse this gate, so that gate will be more than half of the front entrance. There we'll have a slightly smaller gate off to the edge. But the design of the front entrance will be such that in future it could easily be divided back into 2 plots. That's the plan. But yeah, so there's still a fair bit to do. I was hoping to have done a little more than this by now, but we're not there yet. But that's life. We have made some pretty good progress all in all. The big goal is next year to be worrying mostly about looking after plants and not constructing the plot. And aside from this front area, which is mostly about growing space and the entrance to the plot, we have this whole back area to look after as well. So fire pit, bench at the back of the plot, the IBCs, which will be moving across a bit and sunken into the ground. So this whole area needs flattening out. There's a big pile of dirt there, but some of that dirt will be what we put into the beds at the front. So where are we going to start with all this? That's a good question. I think the first thing we're going to do is put in this long bed down here next to the Three Sisters beds so we can get those beans in, and then hopefully we've pretty much got those corners for the raised beds here painted, so they'll need to go in pretty soon. We just need to get another layer or 2 of paint on them, but Kat's been painting them through the week with a couple of layers every day or something. And then obviously we've got piles of wood chip that need moving out of the way as well. Most of that wood chip will eventually go up the back of the plot as part of the patio area, and of course down the centre, down here, that's still bare earth, so we'll have wood chip under these pear trees, and we're probably going to have some sort of slightly sheltered / shady garden spot down the edge here. That's kind of the vague plan we have at the moment, so there's still plenty to do. But this has just been a short sort of hour-long trip, mainly about the watering on Saturday. We'll be back a bit later today. Might dig these holes that I was talking about a moment ago for the frame for the pear tree, and come back tomorrow. And tomorrow, of course, Sunday is our main allotment day. Okay.